What made you finally realize your job didn't care about you? I used to work for a tech startup that loved branding itself as a family. You know the type: beanbag chairs, beer Fridays, inspirational quotes on the walls about grit and grind. At first I bought into it. I was 25, fresh out of grad school and eager to make a name for myself. The job paid okay, the people were young and energetic, and the founders gave off this whole "we're all in this together" vibe. That illusion shattered in my second year. I was a content strategist managing a small but busy team. We regularly pulled 10-hour days, stayed late for last-minute launches, and even worked weekends leading up to product updates. Our manager, let's call him Kyle, was always hyping up our efforts with Slack emojis and empty words like rockstar and legendary hustle. But when budget season came around, Kyle called me into a meeting with HR and casually informed me that I wouldn't be getting a raise, not even a cost of living adjustment. I asked why, and he said, "Well, we had to allocate extra funds to attract more senior talent. You're solid, but we need to invest in growth." I stared at him. I was the senior talent. I'd onboarded half the content team myself. Still, I brushed it off. Short-term sacrifice for long-term reward, I told myself. The final straw came when my mom had a stroke. It was sudden. I got the call from my sister at 3 a.m. I rushed to the hospital and stayed there through the morning, completely forgetting to email in. Around 11 a.m., I sent a message to my manager letting him know I'd be out for a few days and that it was a family emergency. He replied, and I kid you not, with, "Totally understand. Could you just send over the draft for that email campaign before end of day? We're still hoping to launch tomorrow." My mom was in intensive care, and my boss wanted email copy. That's when something inside me broke. I didn't respond. I didn't send the draft. I didn't even open my laptop for the next 3 days. I sat by my mom's bedside, held her hand, and cried. Not just because of her condition, but because I finally realized what this job really was. A machine. One that would keep running, no matter how much it chewed me up. When I returned to work, there was no "how's your mom?" or "are you holding up okay?" Just a passive-aggressive comment during a team call. Let's all try to communicate better when things come up suddenly. That night, I updated my resume. I gave notice 2 weeks later. No dramatic exit, no rage quit, just a polite letter and a weight lifted off my chest. Kyle tried to guilt me into staying, said I was letting the team down and that loyalty still means something. Yeah, loyalty to people who see you as a human, not a content machine. I now work for a nonprofit that respects boundaries. When I told my current boss about my mom's recovery checkups, she didn't ask for deliverables. She asked if I needed time off. That moment alone was worth the pay cut. To anyone out there stuck in a family job, if your workplace demands sacrifice but won't return empathy, it's not a family. It's a factory. Get out while you still recognize yourself.